Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News today. I am your host, Lei. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. Christie to announce 2024 GOP presidential bid. Brighton Fire displaces 78 residents. Rollover crash involving multiple vehicles on I93 in Braintree. Mass. Lawmakers try to repeal ban on happy hour again. Popular Seaside restaurant in Swampscott set to reopen after Seawall collapse. Christie to announce 2024 GOP presidential bid. Former New Jersey Governor Christie will enter the race for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination next week, according to a person with knowledge of his plans who spoke on the condition of anonymity because the decision has not yet been announced publicly. Christie's planned campaign, first reported by Axios, would be his second for the presidency after he unsuccessfully sought the GOP nomination in 2016. That year, Christie dropped out of the race after finishing sixth in the New Hampshire primary. He swiftly endorsed Donald Trump, despite trading bitter attacks through the primary, and later was named the head of Trump's transition team. Christie, a former U.S. attorney who served as governor of New Jersey from 2010 to 2018, has been exploring a presidential bid for months. Brighton Fire displaces 78 residents. Emergency workers responded to a large fire at a Brighton apartment building Wednesday. The three-alarm blaze tore through multiple floors, displacing 78 residents and many pets. The fire, which occurred at 1980 Commonwealth Avenue near the Chestnut Hill Reservoir, was reported shortly before 9 a.m. The firefighters that arrived first observed flames coming from a window on the 6th floor, a Boston Fire Department spokesperson said in a statement. While crews worked to extinguish the fire, it spread to the 3rd floor. That caused a second and third alarm to be ordered, the spokesperson said. The entire building was evacuated. The BFD Fire Investigation Unit is currently investigating the cause of the fire. Rollover crash involving multiple vehicles on I93 in Braintree. Massachusetts State Police responded to a multiple vehicle crash with rollover on Interstate 93 South in Braintree on Wednesday afternoon. The crash was reported shortly before 3 p.m. on I93 South prior to exit 5, State Police said. 3 lanes were temporarily shut down, causing heavy delays on Route 3 North and I93 South. The scene was cleared shortly before 3:30 p.m., but State Police said residual traffic remained on Route 3 and I93. There was no immediate word on injuries. No further details were released. Mass. Lawmakers try to repeal ban on happy hour again. On Wednesday, the Joint Committee on Consumer Protection and Professional Licensure held a hearing on a bill from State Senator Julian Sir that would allow cities and towns to decide whether or not to opt in. Many of our downtowns and main streets don't have the foot traffic they did during the pandemic, Sawyer said ahead of Wednesday's hearing. That has meant a tremendous challenge for restaurant owners and bars. I think happy hour is a tool that could bring some vibrancy to our main streets and downtowns. Sawyer said a lot had changed since the ban went in place in 1984. He cited the change in drinking age from 18 to 21, a decrease in drunk driving incidents, and the creation of rideshare apps like Uber and Lyft as reasons to support the change. A spokesperson for the governor said she reviews every bill that comes across her desk but would not provide clarity on whether Healy supported this particular bill. Popular Seaside restaurant in Swampscott set to reopen after Seawall collapse. Weeks after part of the seawall collapsed beneath a popular restaurant in Swampscott, Massachusetts, the eatery is planning to reopen. Mission on the Bay said in a Facebook post Tuesday that it would open back up on June 9. The seawall gave way on May 4, leaving a big gap in the cliff under one end of the restaurant, which was evacuated. No one was hurt, but police said at the time that the business would not be able to reopen until the wall was fixed. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.